Hello and welcome to the Gers TV. It's Si Leslie here. Just doing a quick video. It's a quick promotion for the convention. We're just back from Toronto for the NASA convention, and we're now going to be promoting the Orsa convention as well. So that's in Bangkok, as you saw on the screen a wee minute ago. I'm going to get Stephen McEwen on in a few seconds, and then we'll give you a wee rundown of what's happening. Right, Stephen's going to give us a quick call just now. He's a bit nervous, guys, so if you could help us out. When you're nervous, the best thing to do is like and share and get out to even more people and really put him under pressure. But he's going to explain everything that's happening with this fantastic convention. He's just trying to phone me just now from Bangkok live, and we'll be promoting the big event. Just waiting for the call coming in. Guys, if you can like and share this, that would be fantastic. Hello, how you doing, Stevie?
How's it going, mate? No bad, are you?
All good. So you're live on the Gers TV. Before we talk about the convention, let me know a little bit about yourself. Obviously, I met you last year in Seville, and we got a couple of beers and a wee chat about doing things in the future. But at that time, you were part of the Dubai Loyal, is that right?
That's right, mate. I was living in Dubai for the best part of maybe 4 or 5 years. We met in the, I think it was the Ben Al Madinat at Bar None for the final. I think it was Scottish Cup final we met, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. But Rangers won. A fantastic day. Yeah. So we got a good chat and everything else. So you're a part of at that point you were a part of the Dubai Loyal.
Dubai Loyal. That's right. I was.
Yeah. And what's happened since then? You've now moved to Bangkok.
Yeah, I moved over here, I think 2 months ago now going, just at the back end of March. And I moved to a wee place called Hua Hin. It's about 2 hours away from Bangkok.
Yeah, and then you became a member of the Bangkok Loyal, Bangkok Bears.
That's right, I joined. I went there, we came over here with my wife for a wee recon to kind of have a look at if we were going to move here or not. And I took in the Partick Thistle game at the Bangkok Bears, and I met Big Angus and Scotty who run the club. So we moved over here permanently. We went down there for the Old Firm game, and they ended up saying to us, about joining for Orsa because they moved here full time. So that was quite exciting.
Yeah. So since then, you've obviously got involved with the supporters club, but more importantly, you've been involved with the convention that's about to take place next week.
That's right. I joined the Orsa Planning Committee probably about 5 weeks ago to help the guys out. We wanted to kind of move things a little bit forward because we'd been given the event back in November, so we didn't really have a lot of time to plan. And Scotty and Angus kind of needed a bit more hands on deck, so I had an offer to help, and here we are.
Excellent. So before we speak about the actual the convention that's happening in Bangkok, let's talk a quick bit about who Orsa are. Everyone will know who NASA are, the North American Ranger Supporters Association. Using a little bit different, do you want to explain who they are and what they are?
Well, basically, Orsa actually isn't too dissimilar to NASA, to be fair. Orsa started back in 2002, and it was actually Martin Bain who got in touch and wanted to have a centralised body for fans in Asia and Australia. So ever since 2002, Orsa's been running conventions every year, and we've got several clubs in Australia. So I believe we've got a couple of clubs in Sydney, we've got a couple of clubs in Brisbane, in Perth, and then we're also in Hong Kong, we're in Thailand. I believe Dubai falls under that as well. Yeah. So we're a big Rangers association here for this region, and as I said, we just do the event every single year. This is the first one we've done since 2020. Reason being obviously due to COVID. So we're really looking forward to doing something in Bangkok.
Yeah. So I'll be over. I'm flying out tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be over having a beer with you on Tuesday by the time I get there. Is that right?
Pretty much, mate. I look forward to seeing you.
Yeah.
Again.
So just in case you don't know this, some of the Duke Street boys are already there. Big Harry and Greg and that for the Bristol, they're already in Bangkok for the convention. So the party's already started a week early.
It's already started, is it?
Yeah. So let's talk about Yeah,
Go for it.
so let's talk about the actual convention then, Stevie, just so we can tell people what's online. Now, first of all, for anybody that's going to be in Thailand that week, next week, if they've not got a ticket, can they still get involved?
So they can get involved with the gala on Saturday the 8th of July. We still have some tickets left for that, but unfortunately every single other event has been sold out.
Right.
So they won't be able to join in on any other event that we have going on, with the exception of the welcome reception, which is a non-ticketed event on the Wednesday night. The date will be, would that be the 6th, I think?
Right, yeah. So people can come...
Sorry, it'll actually be the Thursday. Sorry, stand corrected. It'll be the Thursday night, which is the 6th. We're doing a welcome reception at the Sportsman Bar in Soy 13, which is our home Rangers Supporters Club in Bangkok.
Yeah, so I've just put the graphic on the screen as well for people that are watching this. So what we're saying is, if you're a Rangers supporter and you're in the area and you think, I've not really got involved with the convention but I want to come along, they'll be made more than welcome.
Oh, definitely. So again, on Thursday night, if you've got an interest in Rangers, if you're part of the Rangers family, you want to come and get involved, meet a few of the ex-players, speak to fellow Bears, have a few drinks, definitely pop in on Thursday night at the Sportsman on Soy 13.
Right, so what other events are on? Let's have a wee look. I've got the graphics here from you.
Yep.
Let me have a look, 2 seconds, what we've got. So the big one for me, everybody's going to have different things they think's the best, the highlight, but you've obviously got the EGM and you've got the big event, but you're also doing the boat trip.
So the boat trip is going to be on the Friday, which I believe you're the DJ of, eh?
Yeah. I was actually, do you know what I was trying to...
Yes.
I was in the pub there in the Bristol bar with Tommy Vols, a big pal of mine from Coleraine. Right. He's talking about coming to the next event he's running with the North Ulster Federation. And we were talking about the boat trip, Stevie, and I said, you know what, I'll need to download the song, the tune for the film, Bridge Over the River Kwai.
Bridge over the River Kwai. Right, so you're getting a wee bit mixed up there, Si. So basically, the Bridge over the River Kwai is happening on the Wednesday, and that's a completely separate trip.
Aye, but what's the tune? What's the tune? What I was trying to remember is, what's the tune?
Oh, I couldn't tell you, mate.
That's what you're thinking, innit?
Think it.
I need to download it. You know, for the film, because you cannot watch the film and not whistle the tune.
Exactly. I'm not going to whistle it for you, mate.
Aye, I need to download it. I need to get that because I keep doing the Great Escape when I'm doing it. That's what we're laughing at.
Right.
I kept doing the Great Escape. So,
Well, the boat trip that you're... remember those 2 trips, so the River Kwai isn't the actual boat trip that we're going on.
Right.
The river is actually going to be... The river that you're talking about is actually on the Friday night, and that's basically a cultural trip in Bangkok.
Right.
So we're going to be going... I'm looking for it here. What's the name here? The Praia River, that's what it's called. I looked at me there for a second. So on the Praia River is what we're doing on the Friday. That's what you're going to be on.
Right.
The Wednesday event, which is the Hellfire Pass over the River Kwai,
Got that
that's
now.
basically a historical, cultural trip. It's a full day trip, and what we're doing is we're going down to see the railway, which was between the Burma and Thailand railway that was built by the Allied prisoners of war during World War II. So there's a museum down there. There's sadly there's a lot of graves and a lot of history down there.
yeah.
So it's a chance for the Bears to go down there and pay their respects to the fallen soldiers. The river trip you're talking about, which is on the Friday, which is a bit of a party boat.
Right. Or the farewell, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that called is that the farewell? No, the boat trip. So that's going to that's a cruise of, how do I pronounce that? Is it Chayo Farah?
I would just call it the Praia River, mate.
That's just me because I can't pronounce it. So,
I've got my notes here just in case, and I'm looking for it. It's called the Praia River. The Praia River, and it's a cultural day trip. So we're going to see landmarks like the King's Palace. There's a whole load of sites that we're going to go. I think it's got a 3.5 hour event, 4 hour event.
that sounds great.
Lots of music from yourself, free flowing booze. It's going to be something.
There, I've got an answer for one of our viewers, John Morrison. The tune is Colonel Bogey. I'm trying to remember, is it I don't know. The things you think about in the pub. Right, so we've got the golf day. Who's playing in the golf? Is the legends coming along for that?
So basically all the legends are going to be there on the golf day during the morning. So there's 2 events happening on the Thursday. By the way, can I just go back to that River Kwai? Stuart Monroe is actually heading that up, so he's taking us out on that on the Wednesday. Jumping back forward to the Thursday, on the golf, as far as I'm led to believe, all the legends who we'll talk about in a minute are actually going to be present. We're going to have some meet and greets, some pictures, you know, a good round of golf and have a great afternoon.
Yeah.
Subsidiary to that event that's going to happen later on in the afternoon, there's actually a bit of a VIP lunch going on at the Standard Hotel in Bangkok. That's going to be with all the legends in the afternoon, and it's like a select few. We only had 10 tickets available for that, so that's completely sold out now as well.
Yeah.
Those guys are going to be on top of the Mahanakan King Power building, which is the tallest building, I believe, in Southeast Asia, and it's got a glass walk, so we're going to get some petrified faces on our pictures for the legends that are going to be there as well.
Sounds a bit scary. So obviously the big thing for Rangers supporters when they go to these events is meeting each other and people, new friends and things like that, but they love to meet the legends. What legends are coming along and what players and things like that? What guests?
Oh, right, okay, so legends-wise, we're going to start off with the Barcelona Bears. We've got two of them coming over. We've got David Smith coming over from the Barcelona Bears.
Man in the match in 1972.
There you go.
Yep.
If you're a bit older than you, so you'll probably remember that more now.
And who else?
We've got Colin Steen coming over.
Yep.
From the Barcelona Bears. You know, he normally travels with Bud Johnson, but unfortunately Bud Johnson couldn't make it because he can't travel at the moment.
Aye, I saw that.
It's a bit of a shame that we can't have him. We initially had him penciled in to come over, but we've still got plenty more legends that are going to be there. We'll miss them, but hopefully we'll see them in the future.
Well, they're two great guests right away because I know the two of them quite well, but they're great characters.
Yeah. Aye, they are, definitely. I mean, I personally haven't met them. I'm very new to this at the moment. I've never actually met the gentleman, but I've definitely heard that the characters are 100%.
Aye, 100%. They'll sit and have a wee beer with you and all that. They won't just do the event and disappear. They'll sit with the punters and the crowd and everything else, and they'll be happy to be there. So who else have we got?
So we've got our 80s legend, wing back Stuart Monroe, who started off the 9-0 era. So he's coming along.
Yeah.
We've also got, do you want to talk a bit about him, or do you want me to carry on?
Aye, well, is Stuart living in Australia just now, is that right?
As far as I know, yes, mate, he is, aye. So he's flying in from Australia on the Wednesday, or Tuesday, I believe.
Aye, I mean, he was an unsung hero of that generation, I remember when he played.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a gentleman, but I've never met him.
As well.
Yeah, I've never met him, so I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah. And then we've got two legendary defenders from my generation, and they were a solid duo as well. Lorenzo Amoruso and Craig Moore are coming over. So Lorenzo's flying into Florence, and Big Oz is coming over for I want to say Glasgow.
Probably, aye. He's been doing a lot of work over here. That's great.
So I think he's on your flight. I think Oz is on your flight.
Alright, aye, nice one. That'll be good. I'll get a catch up. I've only met him once. I done a gig with him in Wishaw. He's a gentleman, very good speaker, and Amoruso's just he's a crowd pleaser, isn't he? The women love him.
Yeah.
Good.
I've been watching his videos on Facebook. He posts his stories. They were quite entertaining, actually. I think he was just recently dressed up in some attire that will actually fit in Bangkok pretty well.
Aye. Well, the thing is as well...
I'll let you go and research that, mate.
I'll check it. But he's I've heard all the stories. He's very, very fit still, so he could probably still play football at a level with the fitness he's got.
Aye.
But he's another great guest and a Rangers captain. Fantastic. Is there any more?
I believe that's it in terms of the people who are actually going to be live in person. But we do actually have some virtual players coming to us via Zoom.
Yeah, that's right.
The two events. So
let's talk about that. So that's for anybody to watch. Anybody can watch that. Is that right?
No.
Oh, is that so? It's for the convention.
We've got three players coming live via Zoom, and that's going to be at the welcome reception on the Thursday night. So anybody who comes along to that non-ticketed event,
they can watch it.
Come and partake in that. So Derek Clark's going to host it, and 5 Stars have provided the guys. And it's going to be Chris Boyd is going to welcome us to the reception. Kevin Thompson is going to come on, and I believe we've got Arthur Newman as well, who's going to come on and do a quick 15-20 minute Q&A with Derek Clark as well. And that's going to be live in front of the audience at the reception. and they're obviously going to be on the big pulled-down screen, and it's going to be live. We've also got on the gala, which we'll get to in a minute as well. We've got 3 other players to announce as well.
Yeah. So that sounds good. So obviously there's a lot to do if you want to come along. You've not got the tickets, come along to that event. And with it, the 5-star thing as well means that you're going to get access to even more players speaking to you. So it really does sound like a fantastic event. Ticket wise, how many people are coming roughly? Do you know?
I believe I want to say we're probably, and again I can't. This is probably Scotty's department, who's the president of Bangkok Bears.
Yeah.
But I'm guesstimating probably about 150 people, give or take.
Yeah, and something I wanted to ask you to promote for you as well. I'm pretty sure this is what you're wanting. If anybody's coming along and they've got a supporters club flag, bring it along. Is that right?
Exactly. Aye. So we're going to have, I believe we're going to have the flags and whatnot from the sports clubs on the boat, and we're also going to have it in and around the fan zone pre-gala area as well, which I'm sure we'll get on to talk about.
So if you've got a supporters club flag and you're flying over, make sure you pack it and bring it over with you.
Exactly. We'll put it up in the gala area for you, no problem.
And they'll get great exposure as well, because Gers TV will be live, and I know the Rangers review and stuff like that, they'll be going live as well. So if you bring your supporters club over, your flag over, it'll get great media coverage on it. Right, let's talk about the main part of the convention then.
Okay, so basically on the Saturday, we've got as I said, we've got a pre-gala fan zone. Now that's actually happening in an open square right in front of where the convention is going to be taking place, and it's in the hotel complex. And we turned that into a bit of a fun fair with some football games. We've got some memorabilia stands, we've got some auctions, we've got the hooter lackeys going about giving out raffle tickets. There's going to be, I think there's going to be beers, free flow as well. So it's going to be a great fun afternoon before the actual gala itself. During that, during that pre-gala, the fan zone,
yep.
Derek Clark's also going to host another 3 Rangers legends via Zoom. So that's going to be, I'm trying to think of the order. I think it's Kenny Miller's coming on first. Then that's going to be followed by Pedro Mendes, and then we're going to finish with Ian Duran. And these 3 guys, throughout the afternoon, are going to spend 15-20 minutes on a virtual Q&A live from the pre-gala. Following that, we're going to go into the actual gala itself, which is going to be your standard typical Rangers gala. It's going to be red, white and blue. There's going to be lots of booze, lots of food. All the legends are going to be there. They're going to be hands-on mingling. Derek Clark's going to do a Q&A session with all the legends, so all 5 of them that are actually going to be present. So Colin Steen, Dave Smith, Lorenzo Amoruso, Craig Moore and Stuart Monroe, they're all going to be on stage. Derek's going to do his thing. We're all going to have a few beers, listen to the stories, and then later on in the day we're going to have Stuart Robertson and James Bisgrove, which we're really excited about. They're coming in to do a virtual handover, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, so
and we're just basically going to take a bit of time to reflect on Stuart's contribution to the club, what he's achieved for us, what he's done for us. Give him a wee round of applause, appreciate him before he hands over to James, and James is going to talk about his vision for the future of Rangers. So we're quite excited about that. So that's a bit of a exclusive thing for the gala attendees only.
Aye, I mean, so for that, I agree with you 100%. I would imagine here James is going to tell people, he's going to obviously be speaking to the supporters that are there, but it's going to give a wee insight of his plans and his aspirations in the next season for Rangers, which in my opinion is absolutely massive. That'll give us a wee chance to see what it's all right when you see people in media and things like that, but to actually see them close up and get a chat with him.
Well, I think James is going to be fantastic for Rangers, and I think his fan engagement initiatives are going to be a breath of fresh air for the club. I honestly do. I think the fans will really appreciate what he's going to try to do. Yeah,
but also gives people that, because there's doubters and there's always the pro and plus in life, and there'll be people that maybe they just want to ask him questions and things like that to get answers. So it's giving people an opportunity to find out more about James and his plans as well, which is good.
Yeah, it is, but I'll just say a note of caution on that, mate. It's definitely going to be curated by Derek Clark.
Yeah.
So any questions, obviously, we're going to have to go through Derek.
Yeah.
There might be a chance from the audience. I'm not 100% sure how that's working out. But definitely in terms of the content of that segment, it's going to be pretty enlightening.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be organised, of course, because it's a professional organisation.
Yeah.
But that sounds fantastic, and it's a bit of a scoop for you, having that. To be fair.
Oh, it's massive. It's massive. Yeah, and we're delighted that Rangers and all the guys behind the scenes have kind of came together to help us put it on.
Yeah. So that sounds great. So is there any other events taking place that we've missed out on here? I'm just quite double check everything.
I'm trying to think now. What we've got the Hellfire Pass. We've got the golf day. We've got the life, the VIP lunch, if you want to call it. We've got
the farewell drinks.
We've got the boat, and then we've got the pre-gala and the gala. So
and the
there
farewell.
is a farewell drink on the Sunday.
Yeah.
That's happening at the Sportsman. There will be an AGM on the Friday before the boat trip. If people want to come along to that, they can. However, if you want to vote on AGM matters, you have to be a paid-up member.
No, that's fair enough. Now, in terms of contacting you guys, if somebody they know is maybe watching this and they're thinking, I can't get to the convention, or I might want to try pop along, or in the future, I want to come and watch Rangers games with you, how would they contact you?
I would say they can go onto Facebook and go onto the Oceanic Rangers Supporters Association page. There'll be a lot of information on that with regards to what's happening in the Sunshine Coast in February, which is the next Orsa event, if they can't make it to Bangkok. And I believe it's also going to be the Sunshine Coast. So off the top of my head, I don't know what their Facebook and Twitter is. You might want to put that in your comment section if you know that. But
I'll do that, yeah, I'll do that.
Club is probably where you want to go to get the information on what's happening there.
So it's all happening in Thailand next week in Bangkok for the convention.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to meeting up with you guys, having a few beers and meeting Rangers supporters.
I look forward to having you, man.
It's going to be fantastic. Have you got a message for anybody coming over from Scotland to visit?
Say that one more time, sorry?
Have you any messages for anybody coming to Scotland like myself for the first time? I've never been to Thailand. My twin brother has got family there, but all I've had since the video last week is people sending me messages about the Hooters girls.
Oh no, I would say, listen, if you're coming to Bangkok or Thailand in general for the first time, one, it's a beautiful country. Two, the people are fantastic. Three, come with an open mind.
Yeah.
Four, don't bring any dates or anything like that in your luggage because they'll jail you. So just make sure you check what you're allowed to bring into the country.
Yeah.
But other than that, being honest, come over, let your hair down, have a bit of fun, and Joe will be a good one.
Stephen, it sounds fantastic, mate. I will see you on Tuesday. We'll get a couple of beers. I think everybody agrees. We wish you all the best in this. It's great to see the Rangers flag and the name of Rangers Football Club being promoted all over the world. So well done for all your work. Angus, I've never met Angus yet, but he's obviously done a lot of hard work in the background as well, and I look forward to meeting him as well.
Oh, he does. But both of them, I have to say, if I can get a quick second to actually mention.
Of course, yeah.
Scotty Murphy, who's our president, he actually started the Bangkok Bears
back
in 2016. And he started off with like 4 or 5 people coming to the matches, to now we're getting 50, 60 plus. So the amount of work that he's put into building that club and the amount of work he's actually put into this Orsa is surreal. Angus, lovely fella. You're going to really enjoy meeting him, mate. He's a fantastic guy. Again, another one that actually brings so much to the table in terms of the input that they put to the events. I don't think this Orsa convention in Bangkok could happen without Angus leading it, I'll be honest with you, because he's really brought everything together from a logistics standpoint. He's an absolute legend, and you'll like him, mate.
Fantastic. All the best, mate. A wee word of warning for you. I'm very easily led, so I have to be on the best of behaviour. And it's going to be fantastic, mate. Have a great night. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday, brother. Thanks for having me on.
All the best, pal. Cheers. Bye.